Hi there, folks. I'm Capt Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. This week, when the weather's been right, and especially on these slower tides, we've been coming out here in front of Harbor Island. You can throw live shrimp right up against the bulkhead here, and there have been slot reds through here. There have been mangrove snappers. We even caught a few gag groupers in here this week. The sheephead are starting to show up. We've caught a couple over 15, like 16, 17 inches, but they're just starting to show up. If you get out here in this 25 foot of water, and I'm using a 3-ounce Kell hook with a 3-ounce weight right on top of the hook, and using cut mullet or cut manhaden or cut ladyfish, and dropping it right out here on this structure. Them bull reds have been in here. There have been slot reds all out here in front. If you get out a little deeper in that 50 foot of water, them fish are still out there a little deeper. So all out here in front's been holding real good redfish. Majority of mangrove snappers and sheephead all through here. And even on the side over here, them fish are starting to show up on the side of Fena docks over here. So live shrimp with just a little bitty weight, 1/8 ounce weight right on top of the hook, and throwing them up on them rock piles, been catching a good variety of fish also. When the seas are calm and the tide isn't just ripping out real hard or coming in real hard, we've been coming out here to the end of the jetties. The north end and the south end have been holding slot reds. They've been holding bull reds. We've been catching black drum out here. We've been catching sheephead, mangrove snappers. I've been using cut mullet. It's been my favorite here lately. Using a 3 to 6 ounce weight right on top of that number 5 Kell hook. Just depending how hard that current is moving. You got to judge that way you can get to the bottom. If you cannot feel bottom, then them weights are just coming, your bait's just coming back up to the top. So what I do is I like to drop down, and if I can feel the bottom, then I'm in the strike zone. So just kind of judge your tides, how hard that water is moving out there. There have been some trout on the backside and working up against these rocks. There have been a sheephead out here. There have been mangrove snapper out here. So all around these granite rock piles right now on both sides have been holding good variety of fish. There have also been some Spanish mackerel out there. Gold spoon with the wire leader, that's been the trick. So on the good, calm, light wind days, get out there, see what you can do, and I'm sure you'll find a variety of fish. We've had this northern come in. These little cuts coming into the lighthouse and Big Slough. When that water's going out, we've been posting up on the outside right here on this channel, and these back little lakes or little drains are bringing them redfish right out to the deeper water. So cut mullet, live mullet has been the ticket. You can come back through the ditch, what we call the ditch, and it goes, there are drains that goes back here to these back lakes. When that tide is coming out, especially with this north wind like it has been blowing the last couple of days, the water's going to get low, and then fish will start stacking in this, 3 to 4 foot water. So you can use piggy perch, live mullet, cut mullet, ladyfish, manhaden if you can find it. And, using a Carolina rig has been the best. So just kind of look at your water flow, how the water's moving. If it's coming out, then you kind of want to be in that deeper water. If it's coming in, then try to get back there in them shallower water. That's what it seems like the norm has been. If the tide is up, then them fish are in, 6 to 8 inches of water. If the tide is down, then concentrate on getting in them drains and just waiting them out. Back here in the back of South Bay, this time of the year that this back little creek back here, them fish are going to fall into this back creek. Black drum, redfish, out here in this deeper water around Grassy. Try to been through here on popping corks and live shrimp. So all of this little area through here, these drains, especially with that tide going down, gonna be good places to target them. You jump on the other side of the highway over here in Sailboat. All this whole edge, like I was saying, when that water comes out, then black drum, redfish, trout, they come out of the back of Brown Root Flats, and they'll just start falling into this deeper Sailboat gut. So all of this deeper water, especially when that water's going out, had been holding good fish. If you get back here in the summer hole, redfish, black drum. You can look for that dirtier water or have your fish finder on. Those of you that got side scan, you'll see them schools of fish on your monitor. And live shrimp this time of the year or dead shrimp has been the ticket. Those of you that like to fish corpus out here at the L-head, there have been a lot of mangrove snappers showing up out here on these rocks. There have been redfish through here. There have been black drum. There have been trout through here first thing in the morning. Live shrimp has been the ticket. Free lining that shrimp up against these rock piles, that's your best ticket. Those of you with boats out here at the wells, the sheephead are showing up. The bull reds are showing up. The trout are out here. There have been sand trout out here, speckled trout. So this is the time of the year that I like to hit these wells, especially on them calmer days. Get out here and just hit them, each one of them. You know, spend 30, 40 minutes at each one of these wells. Go around it with your fish finder. And once you find the bulk of the fish, then you can kind of concentrate on that one area. But like I said, there's a lot of good fish that are migrating right now. And these wells are all potential places to ambush these fish. Same deal over here in Portland Shoreline. You know, you got these piers out here, out in front of these houses. These piers are holding redfish, speckled trout, mangrove snapper, and black drum. So all of this area is holding good fish. The fish are coming out of the river right now from the very back, and they're making their way through this deeper water. So even over here at Indian Point Pier, the ones that want to get on the pier at night, this is a good time to get out here because there's a multitude of fish that are starting to gather in this area. So black drum, speckled trout, redfish, occasional redfish over here is a good place to target right now. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.